What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another video. Welcome to the channel. Now, how's everybody doing? Hope you guys are doing fine. I'm doing pretty good myself. Not so great. I lost my voice a couple of days ago and it's only just starting to come back, hence the sexy voice. So enjoy it while it lasts. And if you don't like it, well, don't slate me for it, please. But anyways, you guys, welcome to the channel once again, where we talk a lot about politics, the culture war, and the entertainment industry, because you and I both know that the entertainment industry is dribbling with a lot of politics. And so we got to get into comedian Trevor Noah, who shocked his audience on Thursday night with an announcement that he was going to be leaving The Daily Show. Now, before we get into the reasons as to why Trevor Noah is leaving, I want to play you guys a little clip of the moment where he actually revealed this information to his audience. Take a look.
Found myself thinking throughout the time, everything we've gone through, the Trump presidency, the pandemic, just the journey of, the more pandemic. And I realized that after the 7 years, my time is up.
Guys, isn't it funny that all he could say about his entire time on the show was about Trump and the pandemic? Well, that's because that's what he built his entire career on. And you could only last on that for just a while, because if you guys take a look at his show's rating, it was absolutely abysmal. At the beginning of his show, he was pulling in about 1.3 million viewers. And that was what he was pulling in because that was what Jon Stewart was pulling in when Jon Stewart handed over to him. But now his show is pulling in 363,000 viewers. The number one show today is Greg Gosfield's show on Fox News, and it's pulling in 2.1 million viewers every show. So you can imagine, compare and contrast. And this guy, Noah, lost 75% of his viewers on the show. So it is an abysmal thing. And the reason why is because Trevor Noah took the show to a woke level. And there's for some reason, Hollywood and the rest of them, the entertainment industry, just believe that wokeness sells, but it really doesn't. Now, before we get into all the reasons that his show absolutely tanked in ratings, well, I want to say a big thank you to all of you who continue to smash the like button on my videos, because you're massively helping the channel fight the YouTube algorithm, and I'm sincerely appreciative of it. And I want to quickly urge you guys to smash the like button on this video as well if you're yet to do so, and consider subscribing if you are new. Thank you very muchly. So here are some of the things that I felt like, went wrong with the show in my own opinion. First of all, when it comes to Trevor Noah on The Daily Show, his show was riddled with wokeness. Now, this guy consistently was preachy about woke ideologies and defended them tooth and nail. He was always making racial and racist jokes, particularly towards white people. He hardly made fun of black people, but specifically most of the jokes surrounding the show, particularly when you see people like Dulce Sloan, who's terrible, who's unfunny, and Roy Wood, who's, every now and again draws a smirk out of me on the show. Sometimes, they were all pushing racial joke. Even Ronnie Chang. Ronnie Chang is my only fan. I mean, it's the only one I'm a fan of, and it's okay, but yeah. Too much of that was just bad. Nobody wants any of that, because at first you made it look like as if it was, people like Trump supporters that you were pushing these things towards, and it only worked for a while. Trump's no longer in office. And so you continue to do those sort of stuff. You continue to demonize white people, and even Democrats would turn off your show because there are white Democrats, and newsflash, white Democrats make up majority of the Democratic Party, not black people like people won't think. So they too will turn off those shows because they'll get sick of the wokeness. And this guy was always making pushing woke ideologies, defending the teachers when they were trying to push CRT on the children, and when they were also trying to indoctrinate them as well. They tried to make it look like it was okay, and a lot of parents were not sitting well with that. He also made mockery of people who wanted to uphold the Second Amendment, and people just didn't like that. Not to talk about him demonizing half of the country, or maybe even half of the country, by always focusing on Trump, the January 6th issues. And the country had bigger issues than that. Country had bigger issues like there were no baby formulas at one time, and they didn't really focus about that and who was at fault. They were still focused on Trump, whereas there's a new sheriff in town. They were also, looking away from the border crisis and kind of like ignoring it. And when they talked about it, they only talked about it when they had a propaganda to push, saying that the ICE people on the, whatever you call it, on the horses, were having whips and chasing people with, immigrants with whips and whatnot, pushing propaganda and gaslighting people. They also, ignored the high crime rates that were happening right now. However, when Trump was there, they kept on saying this is Trump's America. Also, gas prices went through the roof. They talked about it much, but not really hold, the current dispensation responsible for that. They blamed it on whoever else, Russia and whatnot. Also possible food shortages. These were real problems facing Americans, but they were focused on January 6 and white people, white Karens and white whatever, guilt and stuff like that. And, you could only do that for a time, and it gets old, and so a lot of people just shut down and turned off. And I don't think a lot of people would miss this guy, and hence why his show absolutely tanked. You get woke, you go broke. That's what you get, bro. I think you're a black person that was brought in to cater to all Americans, but you focused on catering to only a section of Americans and demonizing the other part. Just never works. And yeah, these are my thoughts regarding this. Please feel free to share your thoughts in the comment section below. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, click that bell for notification, and I'll catch you guys later. Take care, peace, and Sayas out. Bye-bye.